2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by
Hey, everybody. Good morning. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Monday, and it feels like Monday. It feels like Monday. How y'all feeling this morning? Does my mic sound nice? Check one. I can't stay well. All right, I see the mic checks. Mic checks. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Who do I see? I see Creole Girl, G, Tina, Taisha, J, Mahogany Meeks, all Tea Talk members, and Lady Mods. Okay, bam, 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 right in a row. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Uh, Audrey Gavins, Tea Talk member. Hey, how are you? Let's see who else I see. Kim Jones, Rabbits Running. Hey, y'all. How y'all feeling this morning? Purple Queen, Tea Talk member. Hey, dude, Lisa G, Tea Talk member. Thanks for being here. There she is. Diamonds, Eva Honeybee is in the building. She's a Tea Talk member and a Lady Mod as well. All right, all right. Let's see who else is in the house. Say what now. Hey, Paula, Tea Talk member. T. Ambe Fields, welcome up in here. Jonetta Speaks, Tea Talk member. Hey, Norma Chapman. Rabbits running is in here. She said banner, 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 banner. Okay. And there it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Venice Rankin, Patricia Peaches Gordon, Tea Talk member. Hey y'all. Hey. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are well. I hope everyone is well. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's Monday. We got a few more minutes. So while I'm here, I just want to say, if you're under the sound of my voice, please like the video. Like the video, okay? If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tea Talk family, all right? Well, also, all things on this channel are alleged, and in my opinion, they are just for entertainment purposes, and they really are just my views that I'm expressing about something I might have seen, watched, or heard. Sometimes I hear shit and I want to talk about it. We don't know. But um, that's all it is over here, okay? So I got my little banner up there floating, letting y'all know all things on the channel are alleged, okay? There's also a phone number now attached to the channel that's also on the banner, 240-266-7678 or 7876, one of the two, but it's up there on that banner. Um, and if it's something that you need to tell me, I know that I'm not as great with my DMs, and it's not with my Instagram. And it's not because I don't want to be. It's because I get so much stuff that's just stuff, and then I just get overwhelmed. So if you got to tell me something, if it's something you need me to know right away, the best way to reach me is to use that text. Okay, and feel free to use it because I got to pay for it. So you might as well use it. Okay. If you need to tell me something right away, go ahead and send it to me right there. Okay. All right. And Diamond Diva said love to all the mods up on this great channel. Okay. So it's 89 of y'all in here for the moment. Please take a moment and like the video. Okay. Like the video. All right. All right. All right. Can we like the video if we haven't already? Okay. 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 I'm coming up on that spot. Let's see if we're gonna get kicked out like we did on Friday. I mean Thursday, because I ain't go to work on Friday, did I? Nope, I didn't. Come on, go. What are you doing? Yeah, what time is it? All right, we almost at the 10-minute mark, y'all. We got a little bit to talk about this morning, just a little bit. Not a whole lot, not a whole lot, just a little bit. But I do want to reiterate something from last night. So last night, we just kicked around a little bit on the um, with the drop in extra sassy tea talk panel. Because as y'all know, um, we will be doing the review, the recaps of the show, like a reaction, live reaction after the show, our reaction, immediate reaction that the show would be over. So our immediate reactions every Sunday night, right after the Real Housewives of Atlanta goes off. Okay, I'm sure each one of us ladies will also be following and speaking on the cast throughout. Okay, so if you're not familiar with all the thank you, I am Miss Missy, and welcome up in here. If you're not familiar with all of the ladies from ROA and you want to familiarize yourself, we did put up a chart and we went over each lady to tell you who they were and how they were connected. Okay, so if you're planning on going on a journey with us to watch ROA, that's going to start next Sunday. Okay, next Sunday we will start at 9:05 right after the show goes off. I also will be watching the show in my Patreon. Okay, we will be watching. That's why we're starting at 9:05. Got to give me time to jump off my Patreon and get over there to the YouTube. Okay, so we will be again. I will be watching it on Patreon Sundays at 8 o'clock. I'll probably be there at 7:50 because when the season starts, I do like to get the last 10 minutes of what happened the week before so that we all, we go right into it. So something big happened, we watch it again and so we can, refresh our memories of what happened last week. So we do the last 10 minutes of the show the week before and then we go into the new episode, okay? So that will be happening each and every Sunday over on the Patreon. And then on YouTube, again, it will be the panel. We will come together and we will recap with our immediate reactions. And then on Wednesday nights at 7:30, that's not a safe place to pull over. Wednesday nights at 7:30, we will also come together, and that's when we will do the full review of the show. Okay, so that's with dropping extra sassy Tea Talk, which is myself, Sassy T, Drop the T, and Sandra P. Okay, now also we have decided as a group of ladies who will travel together and all of that, that now when we travel, we will open it up to our members on all four channels. So if you are a member of Sassy Teas or Drop the Teas or Sandra Peace and you're not a member of mine, it's fine. If you're a member of mine and you're not a member of this, that's fine. You still can go on the trips and do the things that we want to do. So it won't always be a tropical island. Who knows where we might end up, okay? So we still working on that. So y'all just know that that's what we have to look forward to. Also, for my members only, we're going to start being live with a little more intent. So I was trying to find some things to talk about, but I wanted some adult things to talk about that I don't specifically want to talk about over here on the public panel. So I'm trying to figure out what 2 days of the week that I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it 2 days of the week. So we're going to have a little risque conversation, a little grown up conversations over there. It won't all, sometimes we might have something about the show, but it's got to be something a little something that I ain't going to want to talk about over here. So that's what we're going to be using the members only for. And we are working on it. And I do say we because I do have, you know, somebody that I'm working with. So we're working together to try to bring the best that we can bring. Okay. All right. So you got that to look forward to. But this morning, y'all, we got a little bit to talk about. The main attractions this morning is going to be Married to Medicine and how they're basically trying to ice sweet tea out. I hate to see this kind of stuff. This is the same formula that they use, and although they've been using this formula, I keep saying that Carlos King And he's the master manipulator. He do all this, he do all that. But where in the hell he learned this stuff from? I think he learned this stuff when he was at Bravo. Because they was icing Nene out before they ever iced out. Well, no, they had probably iced Mariah out by then. But still, this Bravo. But it's different production companies too. Like I'm trying to figure out where does this come from? Where does this come from? Where they ice people out and play dirty like this? I just don't understand. And then we got some voice bites, some sound bites of Chloe Kardashian and her mama Kris, as to where Chloe's telling the story of a time that they was in the house talking about a guy not calling her back, and her mother came out there and asked her, "Well, did you give him a BJ?" So, like, this lady, is she a pimp or what? I mean, is she a PIMP? I don't know what's going on with Kris. Like, you had Ray J and the gal doing the thing. You made them do the video twice, not just once. That wasn't just some video that accidentally came out. No, that wasn't no accidentally came out video. No, no, no. No, no, no. She had them do it twice. Do it over. I didn't like the first one. Let's do it over because we got to sell this. Yeah, that's how that happened. Wasn't no, oh, my daughter was out here messing around and the tape got leaked. No, the mama leaked the tape or sold the tape, however you want to say it. So, want to listen to that too. All right, but before we get into the what I like to call the main attractions, I do have a couple of other small things I wanted to talk about. Like Neo. So do y'all know that Neo got four girlfriends now? Did y'all know that? He done got four now. And we already talked about he had three, y'all. But Neo has added yet another female to his harem. Okay. So this man got four women to agree that he must be, girl, listen. That he got four women to agree that we all gonna be his girlfriends. All of us. You gonna be the girlfriend. I'ma be the girlfriend. Yeah, we all gonna be the girlfriend. So how y'all pH balance going on around the house? How that work out? How do that work out? How do y'all? I mean, who get them on Monday? Who get them on Tuesday? Or do y'all all just sleep together like some nasty asses? Like, what the hell is going on over Neo house, y'all? Neo got four girlfriends now, y'all. Bad enough he had three. Now he got four women whose self-esteem is so low because that's the only thing I can imagine. I can't imagine being no fourth girlfriend or the third one or the second one. I can't imagine that. But Neo got him. Neo got him, y'all. That's a shame. So yeah, that was one thing I wanted to share. And then did y'all know they had a parade this weekend, y'all? And somebody had made a damn float out of a baby oil. I know y'all don't believe me, so I'm gonna just have to show y'all that because that's probably hard to believe. These people made a float out of baby oil. Not out of baby oil, but you know what I'm saying? Imitating the baby oil, not out of it.
There's not much chaos going on in the city of New Orleans.
And then had a nerve to holler, P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? Like, this can't be real. This can't be real. Where are their mamas? That's what I want to know, Diamond D, because I would have to tell my daughter, listen here. And Neo too. Go find somebody else to play with, sir. Go find somebody else to play with. Like, that's disgusting. So yeah, they done made a float, made it out of baby oil. I guess they think that's cute. I don't think it's so cute. I don't. And then y'all know your boy, he is back he's back trending, Slim Thug, Always got something to say. And so when he got something to say, I got something to say back. So yeah. Let's see what his mouth got to say today.
Women telling you you're gonna be old and lonely. That's only for broke niggas. Long as you got your money right, kid, you can always afford a bitch. Just know that. Long as you got your money right, you can always afford a bitch. They will not tell you no if you got a bankroll. The bitch could be, if you 70, 80 years old, you can fuck a badass 25-year-old bitch. So don't fall for the lie that women tried to tell us all these years of you're going to be old and lonely. You will be fucking your nurse if you got your bread right at 80, and you can keep a new nurse as much as you want if your bread right. So understand that. And you know what else on the other side? And why women tell you this? Why women always tell you this is because of something they call DVS. Google that. I just learned about this the other day, but I got it. I know why. I figured out the whole program. It's called DVS. Look it up, fellas. And that's why they try to lock you down fast before they get DVS. And you locked in and you're already under the contract. You got kids. You try to leave. We're going to take half your money. That's it, kid. I just learned about that the other day from Haley Berry. I ain't never know what that was the other day. So I'm like, oh, that's why they be trying to lock a nigga down so fast.
Abort mission. Get off the internet. Get off the internet. Get off the internet. Get off.
That's about how I feel about that fool. Every time he open his mouth, he make my ass itch. Do he call his mama a bitch? I wonder. Do he call his mama a bitch? Do he got any sisters? Do he call them bitch when he gonna do? Hey, bitch, what's up? I'm just wondering. Is that what he call his mom? Is that what he call his sister? Like, who raised you? Who raised you, sir? That's what I want to know. Who raised your ass? Because you ain't never got nothing intelligent to say. I see why the fuck you left College Hill. Your ass didn't want to learn shit. That's why you always had a fucking engagement when your ass was on College Hill. Now that shit is beginning to make sense. Your ass don't want to learn nothing. You want to stay stuck right there on stupid. Stuck on stupid. Or maybe you smoking too much of that shit you was smoking. I don't know which one. But something ain't right in the goddamn milk. That's all I do know. Something ain't right in the milk. Okay? Now, speaking of not wanting to grow old and be by yourself, I found another story. Not of anybody that we know, no one in particular. But this woman, I guess she was tired of her man, or he was running his goddamn mouth too much. Because, baby, she left his ass in the storage bin for 4 days and didn't go back to get his ass. And he was in there in the dark and couldn't find his fucking phone. So he couldn't call nobody for help. He better be glad he had a good battery. Because 4 days, my brother, 4 days. Oh, he not a brother though, but he a brother Tucker because he was tough. Child, listen, the lady got so pissed off at the man, she left the man in the storage bin, okay? In the storage bin for 4 days, no food, no nothing, okay? I wonder too, Taisha. I think it was Latoya. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was Latoya Luckett, if you want me to be real. Because he wanted her, but she wasn't gonna put up with his bullshit. See, he wanted a female that's gonna put up with his lying, cheating, and all that shit. And don't nobody want to put up with that. Don't nobody want to put up with that. Okay? Nobody. So I think it was Latoya Luckett. Yep. Yep. I think it was. She dated him for a minute. She lost her mind for a minute. She got out of there. Then she married another bum. She married her first bum, that man Tommy. Okay, that's who I think broke his little heart up. Cause he hurt damn bad. But I just wonder, do he call his mama a bitch? Cause damn, we somebody's mamas. He don't got a problem labeling us. So his mama, he must call his mama one too. I just wonder about that kind of stuff. When people talk about women like that, how do they talk about their mammies? Where do their mammies rank? That's all I want to know. I taught my sons better than that. Don't be out here calling no women out their name, bitches and shit like that. For what? That ain't their name. You wouldn't want nobody calling your mama that either. He'd probably be ready to if somebody called his mammy or his sister a bi. For real. But he could do it to us. Well, not to us, because he's not talking to me no way. But y'all know what I mean. She left him and kept moving. She sure did. Kept on moving. She had him on on her podcast one day. That's why I think it's him. I mean, it's her. Because she had him on that podcast one day. Remember when she had started her little podcast? And baby, he asked her then about getting back together, honey. He wanted to get back together. And I thought it was cute. I said, oh, that's cute. I'm so glad she knew better. Latoya just laughed that shit right off. Now, let's get to the lady who left this man, y'all, in the storage bin for 4 freaking days. 4 days.
This was the desperate call for help after a man spent days trapped inside a storage unit.
I've been locked in the storage unit for about a week now, and I just now found my phone.
Police say the 51-year-old was locked inside the locker by his girlfriend during an argument, the woman allegedly tricking him into looking for an item towards the back of the packed unit before proclaiming, "This is what you get," and slamming the door shut.
She double locked my lock, and I don't know how she put me in here, but she put me in here.
It took 4 days without food, water, or power for the man to finally find his phone in the darkness, lost in the chaos of what detectives called a hoarder's paradise.
I just need out of here. I just can't breathe. I haven't had nothing to drink or anything.
Soon after the call, the man was freed and treated for dehydration. The girlfriend, 52-year-old Robin Deaton, is now wanted for kidnapping, false imprisonment, and attempted murder. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Baby, she was mad at him. She was mad at him. Okay. I don't know what he did to her that day, but she was mad at him or she wanted to get rid of his ass for a couple of days to do something. I don't know which one, but she wouldn't be my girlfriend when I got home. I know that. The relationship would be over. And if we lived together, somebody would have to move out. Somebody. Miss Missy said she was getting on his nerves. She got on his nerves. So he said, okay, 2 tears in a bucket. I'm going to stick. Now, you know that's wrong. She at least should have went and got the man back. All the 10 China, we going to hell together, girl. Listen, she at least could have went back and got the man after a couple of days. She didn't even go back and get that man. She went on by her merry ass way, like 2 tears in the bucket, mother suck it. She didn't even go back for the man. That's the worst part about it. What is wrong with these people this morning? She didn't even go back, y'all, and get the man. Left the man there for almost a week, they say. Almost a whole week. That's ridiculous. I guess don't get mad at nobody at the storage. Don't talk shit if you inside the storage. That's the best advice I can give y'all. Rabbit's Runner says seems he was getting on her nerves. It seems that way. But sis said, Ninja, you going on a vacation, right? Sweet Essence said, now that's taking angry to a whole different level. Yeah, that's what it's doing, taking it to a whole different level. A whole different level. Like, that's crazy. Miss Missy said she can't stop laughing. Child, he was in that thing. He better be glad. He better be glad that that damn phone was working, because if that would have been me, my shit would have been out of luck. Because my battery seems to go dead all the time. I would have been in that joint stuck. For real. He better be glad he had his ass a good battery. He one of those people that don't use the phone all the damn time. Probably why he couldn't find it. How the hell you can't find your phone? I guess it wasn't on him and he had to find his way. And they said it was a hoarder's dream. So that means that place was disgustingly nasty. Yeah. That means that place was nasty where she locked him at. So she didn't even care. She just said, okay, you running your mouth too much. I gotta go. Shaw said he had his phone, so if he was in there for 4 days, that's his fault. He said he couldn't find it. Shaw, he said he couldn't find his phone. He was in. That's what I want to know. Why would you take your phone? Why would you not have your phone on you in a place that looked like it's for hoarders? Come on now. Can you imagine if it was a summertime? Oh, he might not have made it. He might not have made it. Charmaine says she literally locked him down in that relationship. That she did. She locked him down. Oh my God. And she didn't, she said, and she didn't go. No, didn't go back to check on the man. That's the part. That's the part. She didn't even go back. She didn't even go back. She did not go back and check on that man. I'm telling y'all, that lady had something she wanted to do. Listen, that lady had something she wanted to do. And he was in the goddamn way. And she said, I'm going to put his ass right up in the store so he ain't going to know what I'm doing and I ain't going to fuck with him. That's what she did. I'm telling y'all. I wonder if we could get an update on this story. Did he break up? I hope he broke up with her ass. Shit. Because listen, ain't no relationship going to be that good to me that you going to lock me down in the damn closet. Right? We not doing that. We not doing that. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into Chloe. Let's get into Chloe. Let's listen to Chloe tell how her mother was trying to pee, telling her how to be a hoe with 304. Here we go. Y'all, listen, I couldn't even believe when I heard this. But yes, I could. Because she did have Kim out here doing flicks twice with Ray J. Ray J said that Kris Jenner said the first one wasn't good enough. So they needed to go back. They needed to go back in there and they needed to do it again. And then after they went and did it again, she compared. She said the first one was the best one. So they didn't even need to go back a second time. But they did, though. They did go back a second time. But Ray J said they didn't need to because the first one was good enough. The first take was good, he said.
Question. LA teams. And us three were in the kitchen. And we were like talking together. And I was like, my mom was not involved in the conversation, but her office was off to the kitchen. And I was like, so-and-so isn't calling me back, yada, yada. And we're just chatting. And she's like, what are you guys talking about, girls? And we're like, just this guy won't call me back. She's like, well, how many dates did you go on? I'm like, well, just like one or two.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, did you give him a BJ? And
we were like, what?
And she goes, did you give him a BJ? I go, I went on like one or two dates with him. No. And she goes, well, that's why he's not calling you back. And she just turned around and I'm like,
went back to her office.
What?
I remember looking at you like,
and I was mortified.
God, she's the goat. Like, clearly, she knows something we don't know.
She's like, if you're dating and you want to act like you're dating, ma'am, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I cannot. Y'all heard it. Now I'm gonna tell you something else I picked up on in that conversation. Because I listened a couple times. Because first of all, I said this lady really is crazy. But I think her name Malika Leak. You know, Chloe's little black best friend. Y'all know the one. She was on the show all the time. I don't know if y'all watch the show, but I really did watch the Kardashian. I used to anyway. But Chloe has that little black best friend. She got a twin sister, and while they was talking, and Chloe said, my mom, she wasn't in the conversation with us, but she came out and she asked what we talking about. And I told her, you know, what we was talking about, and that I dated this guy, whatever. And my mom said, how many times? And Malika Leak said one, because that's what it was, one. And Chloe tried to try to clean up for her mama and said, oh, it was one or two. No, it was one. It was one. It was one date. Okay? Because Malika said it, because she didn't know you was gonna lie up her. She didn't know you was gonna try and embellish your little time that you spent with this guy. You didn't want your mama to look like she was 304 when you out. So you wanted to act like you dated the guy more than once, but you dated the guy once and your mama asked you, did you get him a BJ? Now this is what Slim Thug was talking about too. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember last time he opened up his mouth and he was sounding foolish and he said that the reason why the black man don't want to be with us because we don't give it up fast enough. We don't give it up fast enough. We make them work for it, he said. And they don't want to work. They don't want to work for the BJs. They want you to drop down and give them something. Go ahead, get down there and swallow me up. That's what they want. Okay? So they say black girls ain't ain't doing it that way. Well, man, we know why we not doing it that way, because our mamas told us when we was at home that our bodies was precious. And don't be going out here just giving up your goodies to any old man who want to get some. That's what our mamas told us. My mama told me that Martha JJ was precious. And don't just be going out here laying with Lottie Dottie and everybody. And I listened to her. I thought my mama was telling me right. Do y'all think our mamas got it wrong? Do y'all think the Kris Jenners of the world is winning because they told their daughters to go out here the first night and give a BJ? My gosh. The first night. And you asking your daughter why she didn't go downtown on this man. Shall listen. I want to stay winning the ways of my ancestors, honey. I want to win on the backs of my ancestors. I will not change a thing. And I will continue to teach my granddaughters that. I will. I'm going to teach them all that. Yes. Please don't go out here giving nobody no BJ on no first night. Matter of fact, be like Nana and don't do it at all. Unless you got a goddamn ring on your finger. Yeah. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. This woman telling her daughter after the first date, did you give up a BJ? Child, I was like, damn, but did my mom and them get it all wrong? Because these niggas over here winning, being 304s. Ain't that some shit? This how they winning. They winning because they going downtown the first night. Their mama say, did you do that? Did you give him a BJ? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine, child, that I would have ever talked to one of mine like that. Did you give him something the first night? Get the hell out of here. Child, I cannot. These people, the audacity, and these the people that they elevate. They elevate her. She been PIMP and her daughters the whole time, and she gets elevated like she's something so special, giving her shows, paying them all this extra money, high-priced hookers, allegedly. High-priced hookers. But they had that one show on that same channel they was on, and I want to say they was called the Westbrooks. A black family, a mother, a father. I think it was 3 girls and a boy, and they was decent. And I liked that show, and I watched that show. They took that show off. Or it didn't get enough views. One of the two. Back then I wasn't into the ratings and stuff like that, so I don't know if it got a lot of views or not. But what I do know is they took it off, but they kept them nasty Kardashians right on the TV. Yeah, they did. Them high-priced 304s. They got to keep their show. But they got rid of them Westbrooks. They was too clean of a family. So if you not see, and that's the thing, we all be upset, right? We look at the TV and we say, oh my God, how could the networks do this? How could the networks allow this to happen? Oh my gosh. But y'all, this is what the network want. So we got to be the ones to pick and choose which part of the reality world do we want, because this is what it is, right? The networks, the more raunchy it is, the more they gonna pay. For real. While we was out here crying and writing letters and all types of shit to the network about mail. Look what happened. Shit got worse and worse, all the way to the point she said, "Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. I give up. I give up for real." That's what happened. So yeah, that's the Kardashians. Excuse me. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Let me see. So y'all, we gonna move on over to the married to medicine of it all. Okay. I really feel sorry for Sweet Tea, but at the same time, I wish she would leave this show. I don't feel like it serves her. I just don't. I don't feel like it serves her at all. I think that those women over there on Married to Medicine are mean girls. Okay, I feel like they are mean girls. They not mean girls. They mean ladies, mean women, because those women are all older than T. Every last one of them are older than her. Okay, so I got two clips here. Now, if you come back later to watch the video, you probably won't see the clips, because I'll tell y'all what happens is after we show the clips, YouTube is gonna say, "Hey, hey, hey, that's copyright. You can take that out, or you don't get paid." So we just take it out the video. So for anybody who's wondering, if you come back later to watch something and it skips right over, that's why. So the first clip is gonna show Toya and the new lady, I forget her name, but they out to dinner with Sweet Tea. And basically they're trying to get Sweet Tea to admit that she uh, started the fight, and that if she comes to the whatever event that they're having, that she's going to be able to get along and there's not going to be any problems. Okay, so that's the first clip. Now, I feel, me looking at this, you guys had no intent on inviting her anyway. You had no intent on inviting her. You took her out to lunch because you wanted to let her know that you were going to have to make a choice. And you basically were warning her that she was going to be the sacrificial lamb, in my opinion. But you, Toya, were instrumental in bringing this girl onto the show because you yourself did not like Quad at the time. You probably still don't like Quad, if I'm going to be honest. But you and Quad were beefing at the time, like hard, hard. So you, Simone, who goes along with anything Toya says, Simone and Dr. Heavenly took it upon yourselves. Dr. Jackie was probably involved too. You took it upon yourselves to bring that gal on that show, to weaponize her and use her as a weapon against Quad. And then along the way, somewhere along the line, y'all decided that y'all wanted to like Quad again. So once it was decided that y'all were going to like Quad again, your husbands and y'all came to an agreement. And that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Now, you say you don't think Sweet Tea should have ever been on the show. I don't either, baby. I don't either. I'm glad she had the opportunity to experience it. I'm glad, now if she wanted to, she could make something of it. She could make use of it. The fact that she was on the platform. I'm glad she has that going for her. But no, I don't feel like she should have ever been on the show either. I feel like they used her. G Tina said it's 154 likes in here and 315 of y'all in the live. Please do me a favor and hit the like button. It only takes a second. A good sister friend of mine says, tap 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 the screen. It don't cost a thing. Just tap it. Tap the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think she should have been on this show, but at the same time, I feel like uh I feel like she didn't deserve to be treated like this. That's just how I feel. And then Dr. Heavenly, she done been out here on the internet saying shit like, yeah, I brought her here and I can take her away from here and all that. Like I'm the one brought her, so I'm the one that can get rid of her. Like that's not that type of humiliation. That girl ain't asked for this. Y'all went and sought her out. Y'all went and sought her out because you were mad. You were mad at Quad. So y'all went and sought this young lady out and used her up and spit her out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clip. So, Quad, first of all, you got mad at the young lady when she told you that wasn't your business when you asked about her husband's business. And she told you that wasn't you. I mean, not Quad, Toya. I saw that. Your whole body language changed when she wouldn't tell you their business. Secondly, what you're saying to her is that you want her and her husband to come sit down for your entertainment and sit with the ex-wife who is a lying, manipulative person. I don't think so. And I'm not talking about her lying about no whatever happened to her and Dr. G's marriage because that's not my business. I'm talking about what we watched this season. You sat there and antagonized those people, talking about her baby shower and all this. Oh, they married the right people. Oh, they this, they that. You shouldn't have your mouth on them at all. At all. Oh, and let's not forget how you iced her out of your party after you went to her baby shower last year, which I learned some behind the scenes stuff was that all the other ladies did not want to film with you at that time. And Sweet Tea allowed you to come to her shower so that you would get to get the screen, get the film. She didn't have to do that, but she knew those girls was icing you out. So her and Phaedra allowed you to come to that baby shower so that you could get a check. And then the first thing you could do when you came back the next season, Quad, was to not invite her to your party. And for Toya to sit her ass there and act like she don't know what's going on, like why should this girl have to go sit down with Quad again so her and her husband can put on a show for y'all? Y'all wanted her and Dr. G to go sit down again with Quad and go back and forth about a marriage that's over so that Quad can come out here to the people and say he still want me. He still want me. That's what this is about. He still want me. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But Sweet Tea decided she don't want to go. And she told her, hey, you can pick a side if you need to pick a side. Well, Sweet Tea, I got something to tell you, honey. They had already picked sides. They had already made a decision that they didn't want you around no more, you or your husband. They had already made that decision, sweetheart. Whether you went to that luncheon or not. See, they had made up with Quad. So your work, sweetheart, was done. Your work was done the moment that they made up with Quad. They did not need you anymore. You were there to punish Quad because this is how mean and nasty these women are. And I always thought it was really just Heavenly. But baby, it's all of them. They all play a dirty game to stay on TV. They play a dirty game to stay trending. They're going to get down and dirty to make sure that when their show is on, they are at the top trending. Okay? All of them. Taisha said Sweet Tea obviously can't dictate what Dr. G does. But that's what Toya wanted her to do. Toya wanted her to say, oh yeah, oh, can't you go talk your husband into it? Why does she got to do that? They are a couple. They're going to decide on things together. So she not treating her husband like you treat Dr. Eugene. You want her to see, I think what it is you want her to treat him like you treat Dr. Eugene. You want her to be disrespectful because you disrespectful to your husband. I mean, I can remember one season you was out there telling the ladies your husband didn't have a good pee-pee. Yeah, all of that. You've been disrespectful to your husband, telling him to shut up all types of stuff, throwing biscuits at him. You've been very disrespectful to your husband on camera. So you think Sweet Tea supposed to do the same thing, but that's not the type of marriage that she wants. Now, I got my gripes with her ass too, cause I feel like don't stay in that marriage too long if that man treating you like that all the time. Sorry, not sorry, but if that's how he talking to you, baby, listen, that's not what marriage supposed to be like. You don't get to talk to me any old kind of way. We partners. We partners. And maybe he is paying all the bills and everything because he was doing it before you got there. So I'm sure he's paying all the bills and stuff. But here's my thing. I don't give a damn what he paid. He married you. So you became his partner. Okay? You his partner. And that's how they work. One time she showed her behind over some money he touched. Right. Exactly. So she don't respect her husband. And she don't want T to do it either. She wants T to be disrespectful to that man just like she disrespectful to her husband. Yeah. But anyway, they go on to another little sit down somewhere, and this time Sweet Tea not there, and this time Quad manipulates, which I think they were already going to do it anyway. I do. I believe that they was already going to ice Sweet Tea out anyway, but it's Quad's manipulation for me. She did the same thing to Mariah. She did. Y'all look. This is exactly how she did it to Mariah. They was she was adamant that she wasn't gonna go because Mariah was going. Everything it was Quad crying, making herself the victim. I'm not going if Mariah's going. Oh, and so then they act like, oh, we got to make a choice. We just gonna have to make a choice. Yeah, that's Quad got the same old formula. She plays the victim every time. Yes, Sweet Essence. Married to Medicine was once the best show. It was, and the funny thing is that they didn't want to give them the show at first because they didn't think it was going to be good or be able to hold up against Roa. And then they came out and they were just as good. You know what I mean? They just as good. They could be really good, and especially when Mariah was on there. When Mariah was on there, shoot. Baby, we had us some fun TV. I know some people didn't like Mariah, just like some people don't like Mel, but I love me some Mariah, honey. Baby, she came with them reads and she came quick, okay? She came quick with them reads. Yeah, and she was time enough for all the girls, and that's why they didn't like her. They didn't like her, and she lived in her truth. Her husband cheated. She said her husband cheated. She didn't have no problem with it. So that's why Heavenly always trying to use that against her. Yeah, you told everybody your husband cheated. She sure did, and she stayed with him. And guess what? I think if he cheat again, she gonna leave his ass. If he get caught cheating again, anyway, because sometimes they just don't get caught. They get smarter. Some of them do. Because I don't know. My hat's off to any woman who can forgive a cheating husband. I don't have that kind of heart. I don't have that kind of heart. That's a zero, absolutely zero tolerance. I do not play with that. If you go out here and you mess around, don't come back, buddy. Don't come back. Because if I find out or even think it, if you make me feel like it, then you did it. Yeah, I ain't got to see it. My name is not Letitia. My name is not Letitia Scott. Nope, wrong Scott. Nope, I don't got to see it. I don't got to see it at all. You give me the sign that you cheating, and I'm out. Gone. That's right. 0%. I have a zero tolerance for that. I do not forgive at all when it comes to that. Sorry, not sorry. I will not. Ever will I. Never, ever will I. And what did I do with that money yesterday? Shit. Hold on for a second. I gotta remember. I just be throwing money in my. Yeah. So anyway, I do have another clip of those girls where you can see Quad over there acting like, if they gonna come, she not gonna come. And watch how happy she get when Toya tell her that she chose her. Now, I did like Contessa in that moment. Because basically what Contessa is saying is, first of all, she checked that lady because she's like, T brought you into this group, right? Good morning. T's supposed to be your friend, right? So you mean to tell me that when you was there with her, that was what you got from her? And the lady had to check and tell the truth and say, well, she didn't give us an answer. But yet you was sitting there telling them that T wasn't receptive to what y'all was saying when that wasn't the truth. The truth was the girl said she had to talk to her husband. She never said yay or nay. Can I have thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, so they came back and said it. That's not the way that girl said it. That girl said she had to talk to her husband. I have to talk to my husband. And they went right back over there and lied on her. So y'all didn't even give her a chance to communicate with her husband. Y'all had already made the decision before you went to the lunch. And then you took her friend and produced her into lying. So you took somebody that she brought on the show to make that person then go against T to make it look like, oh, well, she the one was with T. She T's friend. Why would she lie? Look at this car going the wrong way, y'all. Good gosh almighty. How did you do that? That Joan was coming straight at us. Then made the wrong turn. Probably was trying to turn over there. Goodness gracious. Whew, I'm glad no cars was coming at the time. Look at her scared. Scared that little lady, though. It's a little older lady over there. She looked shook up. The car was coming at her. Oh, poor thing. She looked like her heart beating fast, y'all. I hate to say it. She looked like her heart is beating fast. I'm sorry, that's not funny. She old, but damn, she looked scared. That car was coming down the wrong side though. Um, but yeah. Oh, not her too. What are you talking about?